Team mobbing. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbing. Wobbing. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbing.
Hey there everybody, how's it going? So I'm back with another job story to let you guys in on. For those of you that don't know, I worked a factory job for like the past 6 years and I quit a while ago. I actually made a video talking about that job and how much I hated it and how much everything just sucked and how much life sucked. If you guys want to check that out for yourselves, I'll leave it down in the description below. Also, if any of you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do that and click the little bell icon because I do a lot of pop culture stuff on this channel and I do a lot of Power Rangers related stuff. Okay, so to get you guys up to speed real quick, I worked that factory job for 6 years. I recently quit like a month or two after I posted the video talking about it. And I was having a bit of a pride issue for a while after I quit. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it easy right now. I'm gonna find myself because I'm too good to work. That's how I felt. But when you're not working, you know, money's not coming in and bills aren't gonna stop. Right? So bills were starting to pile up. I had no income. So I'm like, okay, I need a job like now. I need to look now. And I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to find a job that paid as good as the job that I had just had for the past 6 years. So I was scrolling through Indeed and I came across TJ MAXX Distribution Center. I saw that they were having open interviews for the distribution center here where I live. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go check this out. I'm really desperate for a job. Maybe it'll be worth it, maybe not. Who knows? So I get there right for this open interview where they have you fill out an application and then they give you like a tour of the facility and what they do. Basically what the distribution center does is they get everything ready that are going out to the stores, like all of the different TJ Maxx stores all over the US pretty much. Like you gotta put price tags on stuff, you gotta put stuff in boxes, you gotta label it, you gotta sort it out because stuff's going here, stuff's going there. Stuff's staying in the warehouse for different seasons, like, you know, Christmas season, you might do stuff for Christmas and keep it in the store until it's time to send that Christmas stuff out to other stores. Are you guys with me? You guys still following me here? During the open interviews, okay, there's like 10 of us. And I'm not gonna lie, I was the best looking one there. I was the best dressed one there. I had all of my teeth. Okay, I had all of my teeth because everybody else that was at the open interview with me literally looked like they had just smoked their last hit of meth before they came in. So the HR lady that was giving us the tour, she pretty much said, you know, if you guys are still interested, if you still want a job here, go ahead and sign your name on this piece of paper I'm gonna pass around, and you guys are hired. And that's kind of the first mistake. TJ Maxx doesn't really give a shit who they hire. They just hire anybody off the streets. They hire anybody that can stay clean enough for the next 2 to 3 weeks so that they can pass a drug test, and then they just hire you. Like, they don't do any background checks at all. That Monday, I get there for orientation. It's the basic thing that I've said before. They tell you what they are, what they do, how they're like the greatest company in the world, how they never have any problems. Yet the fact that they have incredible turnover rate, it was bad. And I'm just going to go ahead and say, TJ Maxx fucking sucks. Okay, just don't work there. It's not worth it. There's a lot of shit that goes on that you're gonna be like, what is this? Is this real? Is this real life right now? And what is going on? What is happening? What is happening? TJ Maxx doesn't hesitate in orientation to tell you, yeah, our turnover rate sucks because people don't stay here. Well, gee, I wonder why they don't stay there. Because you hire all these fucking meth heads, you don't do any background checks. You just hire anybody right off the street without looking at their resume, without looking at their previous job history, without looking at the references. So that's on you guys. That is on you, TJ Maxx. Orientation, right? After you've already accepted the job, after you're already in, like you're hired. That's when they decide to tell you how much they pay. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, the stuff that you do at TJ Maxx, especially in the distribution center, like you're driving mobile equipment, you're handling heavy things, pallets, boxes, a lot of factory related stuff. And they pay you like $13 an hour. And that's on night shift. If you're on days, it's $1 less. Orientation only lasted like a few hours and then they send you to your department. The department that I got sent to, this is what we do. We take merchandise out of boxes and we put price tags on it. It's like stickers, you know, sticker price tags. And you just put it into another box. And there's like an order that you put on the first box, and then you put all your stickers on the items, and then when you're done, you just move on to the next thing. It's not that hard. They make it act like they are bottling the cure for cancer. And that's not even a joke. Like, they take it so seriously there that you would think that you are packaging bombs or packaging, like I said, the cure for cancer. It's TJ MAXX, guys. Like, relax. The supervisors are fucking stupid. Management is fucking stupid. I thought that the company that I worked for before was terrible. TJ MAXX makes it look like that place is heaven. Okay? Not even lying about this. I mean, what you're doing is like you're taking stuff out of a box and putting it into another box and sending it down the line and shipping it out. And also, you gotta like pick up your empty pallets that the stuff comes on and get splinters in your hands because goddamn, I got like fucking 10 splinters a night in my hands. Like, you pick up a pallet and then just splinters. Just splinters. Like, after a week of what I'm doing, right? Like, I'm doing the same thing all day, every day for 10 hours. I'm taking something out of a box, putting a sticker on it, putting it into the next box, and sending it down the line. Supervisors and your trainers decide to come by and tell you like, oh, by the way, you can get fired if you don't go fast enough. I'm like, what? Well, yeah, you can get fired if you can't go fast enough. Like, you have to be really fast. You have to go so fast that you just don't get fired. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you get fired for not going that fast? Like, there are old-ass people here. Some old-ass motherfuckers that move at an incredibly slow pace. They're still here. Like, I'm looking around, I'm like, I'm not that fast. And I'm watching some of these people, I'm like, how are they not fired? What is their secret? Okay, what is this magician's secret that they can keep up and that they're not fired? Because it's not like, why would you fire somebody for not going fast enough? I look at it as, if you're making an effort, if you are trying as hard as you can, if you're showing up with a decent attitude, and you're just doing your job every day, you're just making an effort, doing your job, that should be good enough, right? Not for TJ MAXX. So like 2 months go by, okay? And let me just say that my paychecks were not the greatest. Yes, I got paid weekly, but every 2 weeks at my last job, I was making like $1,600, $1,700. Every 2 weeks at TJ MAXX, I was making like $800, $850. That's not a lot. Like, I got a lot of stuff to pay for. I got my house, my car, things that I want to buy. It was adding up, okay? I was losing money and not saving any money because it's like every week now I have a bill that's due and it was hurting. I was hurting. Let me just say that at TJ MAXX Distribution Center, there are some motherfuckers there. Like, some real motherfuckers. Very diverse there, right? There's a lot of different cultures, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like, I don't care. There's a lot of Hispanic people, there's a lot of people from Haiti, there's a lot of American people, there's a lot of Chinese, Japanese people, Vietnamese people. That's fine. But you gotta treat everybody equally, right? Like, people there can just yell at you if they want. They can cuss at you, like, they can threaten you. Literally, like, the last few weeks that I was there, people were getting caught having sex, like, behind pallets and behind boxes. A guy next to me got into a fight with another guy and legit cut this dude with his razor. Like, they give you a box cutting knife to open up boxes with. He legit cuts this dude right next to me, and I'm like, just shanked his ass right next to me. 1 week they were doing orientation there, and 2 black girls got into it and like beat the piss out of each other in orientation. Like, in orientation, in front of all the HR people that do orientation. They sent them home and then let them have their jobs back. Now, I'm sorry, but normal places, if you get into a fight like that, because we're all adults, right? We're all adults. If you get into a fight at orientation at a job that you're just starting, like, they just fire you. Like, we're like, we're sorry, but we can't have that at our company. You're fired. Not to mention, the stalls in there are just god awful. Like, there's graffiti all over the stalls, and you can see like where they tried to paint over all of the graffiti with the original color that the stall was, but you can still see it there, and people just add on to it. And another thing, like, what is it with people that just piss on the floor? You know, like, there's a toilet right there. Why piss on the floor? How do you shit on the floor? How do you shit behind the toilet? How do you shit on the stall? On the stall doors? Like, what are you doing? I went to the bathroom one night, peed, got out, went to wash my hands. I went to get soap out of the soap dispenser, got the shit out of my hand. And I'm like, what is this? Why is this happening? This is abnormal. I don't feel like the soap dispenser should cut the shit out of my hand like that, but it did. So I peek under the soap dispenser. There's fucking razor blades. Like, I was so mad that I punched the soap dispenser off the wall. I go to the on-site nurses station there, and I tell them, like, look, some ass fuck over here is putting razor blades in the soap dispensers. And they're like, oh yeah, that happens all the time. What? You know about this, and nothing is getting done about it? Oh yeah, and this happens all the time. Sometimes they even put them under the toilet seat, so when people sit down, their ass gets cut. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Look at the guy, I'm like, yo, I don't want hepatitis. I don't want HIV. I don't want VD. I don't want anything that I could get from this cut that would affect the rest of my life, right? Also at TJ MAXX distribution center, like, you don't have to wear a uniform. You know what I mean? Like, you can wear whatever you want. You can be comfortable, and they want you to be comfortable. And that was kind of cool. I did like that. But that doesn't mean dress like a hoe. That doesn't mean dress like a fucking gangster. So that's my job story. That's my TJ MAXX story. For those of you that are looking for a job, don't go there. Like, just don't go there. You're better than that. You are better than that. Okay? If you're looking for a job, go to school, do what you want to do what makes you happy, and don't go to TJ MAXX. It sucks. You guys are better than that. You are better than that. You have a skill set. I'm sure you have a skill set. I'm sure you're good at something. Do what you're good at. Do what you like. Don't end up like me. Don't end up, just working a 9-to-5 job every day because you refuse to do anything about your situation. So that is my TJ MAXX story. Hope you guys liked that. If you did like it, leave me a comment in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up on this. Be sure to share it, because I'm sure the world needs to hear this. I'm sure the world needs to hear it from me, what it's like to work there. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.